Good morning. So we're going to start nice and gentle today, put some nice gentle music on, and we'll just start with a few breathing exercises. So let's get this music going. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're just going to stand still, let the arms just hang down. Slow breathing in, slow breathing out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Now just give me a little roll of the shoulders. Slowly, keep breathing slowly in and out through your nose. Little gentle roll of the shoulders. Very good. And a little roll of the shoulders back. Fantastic. Now we're going to take a deep breath in, do a big roll of the shoulders back and look up. And then roll the shoulders forwards, exhale and look down. Breathe in, look up, roll the shoulders back, and breathe out. Roll the shoulders forwards and look down. Couple more times, really slowly, take your time. Big shoulder roll back, inhale. Big shoulder roll forwards, exhale. One more time, roll back, inhale. Roll forwards, exhale. Now as you breathe in, again this time we're going to raise the arms up. So breathe in, bring your arms up. And breathe out, bring your arms down. Nice and simple, nice gentle moves, moving gracefully and slowly. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale and release. We're just going to do a few more little sort of more vigorous warm-up exercises for those arms. So, right arm first. Let's do some big circles with that right arm. Very good. There will be some music in a moment. It's just moving on to the next track. And big circles with the left arm. Let's do the left one. There we go. Okay, now right back to the right arm. I want to do a figure of 8 with the right arm. So swooping it round. Just turn that up a little bit. Swooping gently. Loosening up that shoulder. Fantastic. And the other side, we'll do the figure of 8 on the other side. Fantastic. Let's do some twists. So torso twist, just side to side. Let your arms hang down and just gently turn your body. Turning your head, looking over your shoulder. Very good, keep going. Just turning gently. Fantastic. Let's push up onto the toes and reach up. So nice and high onto your toes. What we're going to do is we're going to swing the arms back, ground the heels down into the floor, and then push up again, nice and high onto the toes. See if you can just hold it for a couple of seconds, balancing, and then swing back again. And we're just going to do 5 more of those. Heels down, stand up, 1, 2, I'm a bit wobbly today, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Now we're going to add in a little bit of a forward fold. So just to start stretching your back, I want you to breathe in, arms up, and breathe out, forward fold. And hang. We're going to need some flexibility in that back later and the hamstrings, so I'm going to spend a bit of time now just stretching your back. So as you're hanging down in the forward fold position, I want you to take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths. Every time you exhale, just sink down a little bit more. So we're going to inhale, exhale, let your body sink down. If you've already got your fingers on the floor, then maybe put your hands onto the floor. If you've got your hands onto the floor, you can go further, put your elbows onto the floor. If, like me, you can't even touch the floor yet, don't worry. Couple more deep breaths each time you breathe out, a little bit lower down. Very good. And then on the next inhale you get to, I want you to stand up slowly. Oh, that feels good in my back. And breathe out, arms down. Let's do that again. One more time. So we'll stay in that forward fold position again. We'll breathe in, bring your arms up. Breathe out, forward fold, slowly. I don't want to bounce it, I just want to hang. Okay, and just take a couple of breaths every time you exhale. A little bit further down, a little bit more of a stretch. When you come to an inhale, we'll stand up slowly as we inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down. Very good. Now I'm going to add in some twists now. So similar thing, we'll do that forward fold. I do want your feet, if your feet were a little way apart like mine were, I want you to bring them a little bit closer together. So your feet are directly underneath your hips, in line with your hips. And we're going to add a little twist. We've done this many times before. Really good stretch for your back. So we're going to start with an inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Now with one hand, grip your shin or your ankle, and the other hand we're going to twist up. Look up towards your hand. Hold this for a couple of breaths. If your knees are not straight, maybe think about trying to straighten out the leg while you're in this position. When you get to an exhale, we'll bring the hand down. We'll inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down. We'll do it again, but we'll go to the other side this time. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. One hand grips onto the ankle or the foot or the shin. Other hand twists up. Hand comes back down again. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down. We're just going to do that a couple more times on each side. Then we're going to move on. And we're going to do some balancing today. So breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist up. Couple of breaths while we're here. When you reach an exhale, bring your hand down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down, straight into the next one. Inhale, arms up again. Exhale, forward fold. To the other side again. Inhale, hand up. Hold here for an exhale, an inhale, And then on the exhale, bring your hand down again. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down. One more time each side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist up. Breath here. And then when we reach an exhale, we'll bring the hand down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down. And one more time on the other side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist up. Hold for a breath. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Now, we're going to attempt a little bit of a balance. I'm going to give you 3 options on this. Option 1, you bring one heel off the floor, you put most of your weight on one leg, you use the other toe for support. And we bring the hands above the head, palms together. That's option 1. If you feel nice and stable, you want to take it to the next level, you can bring that heel in a little bit closer and just rest the heel against the other ankle. Breathing gently, holding your pose. If you want to make it more challenging, bring that foot off the floor and your foot is going to come towards the other thigh or the side of the knee. And we're just going to try and balance there for a few breaths if you can. If you struggle, don't worry, you can always just come back to one of the other levels to get your balance again. And you can just ease the toe off the floor or you can bring it higher up. It's up to you. Fantastic. So, focus, hold your pose, and we're going to do 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring your foot back down again. Arms down. It's not very good really, is it, when the instructor is wobbling around, putting his foot down all over the place. Let's try that. That was my good side as well. Let's try the other side. So, hands up. Position 1, we just lift one toe, one heel off the floor. You want to progress it, bring it in closer, and then you can just creep that foot up a little bit onto the ankle. You want to progress it more. You can come right up to the side of your knee or the side of your thigh. The other knee should be pointing outwards. I'm just going to hold it on position 2 on this side. I'm so wobbly today. And I haven't even been drinking. Right, let's do 10 seconds. So if you're nice and stable, balancing on one foot or just on that toe, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your foot down, bring your arms down. Very good, very good. Let's have another quick go on each side before we move on. Okay, so we won't hold for so long this time. I just want to get a little balance on one side. Now, it's up to you. If you want to hold your hands out to the sides, if that's easier, that's fine. If you want to come overhead, that's fine too. It is freestyle, so you can do whatever feels comfortable for you to get your balance. It also helps if you focus on some distant object and just look at that. I should look towards the little light on my camera. And let's go onto one leg. Onto one leg. Oh, I know you guys are doing much better than me. I should just stay here. Fantastic. Inhale. Exhale, bring your arms down, foot flat on the floor. Let's do the other side. Hands back up to whatever position you want them in. Onto your balancing pose, whatever that may be. Breathing gently. And exhale, bring your hands down, foot onto the floor. Cool. I think we're doing so well this morning, we'll take this a little bit further now. Okay, we're going to take this a little bit further. We're going to do a star pose. This is also balancing on one foot. I'll talk it through. I won't necessarily do it particularly well, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the hands up into a V shape. Okay, now, one leg is going to come off the floor and lift to one side. And then we're going to tilt the body, forming that star shape, trying to balance on one leg. So all the question of getting the center of gravity in the right place. Okay, let's hold it for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the foot down and come back to neutral. Very good. You're looking good there. Excellent, let's try the other side. For me, this isn't so easy balancing on my left foot, but I'll give it a go. So arms up, this is our star. Okay, V shape. Take the other foot out, and when you're comfortable, it's just to lift that toe off the floor. We'll lift that toe up, and then we'll tilt the body into our star pose. Oh man. I knew I wouldn't do that side so well. Let's hold it if you can, guys. Ooh, nearly said a rude word then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down. Did you balance for the whole time? Thumbs up if you did. Yes? Very good. Yeah, nearly. Yeah, very good. Teresa, excellent. And Margaret, good. In that case, let's do one more each side. Let's do one more each side. This is a really nice one. If you get it and you're stable and you're balanced, it feels nice and strong. It feels really good. And it's working lots of muscles in your shoulders and in your core as well. So arms up. Weight onto one foot. Take the other foot out to the side. And then when you're ready, lift the foot off the floor and tilt your body into our one-legged star, holding there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring yourself up vertical. Have a little shake out of the arms. Let's do the other side. Arms up. Take that foot out sideways. All the weight goes onto the other foot. And tilt yourself up. Very good. Hold if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And foot down and arms down. Very good. Little shake out. Very well done. That was good. We've done some balancing. Excellent. I'm sure you did a lot better than I did. I'm just getting some water. So last week, let's just move my mat a little bit back that way. Last week, we did the lunge sequence. Today we're going to do it again, but we're just going to progress it a little bit, yes? So we're going to start off just by reminding you of the lunge sequence, and then we'll add a little bit extra into it. So, you can do this with me as long as you can see the screen. I'll talk you through it. We're going to stand on the end of the mat. Take your feet towards the outside of the mat, and take a big step back with one foot. Now the toes should be pointing forwards on both feet. The rear heel is off the floor. Okay, so for our lunge, we're going to bring the hands up and we're going to push that front knee forwards and sink your body down as low as it will go. Very good. Same as last week, we're going to bring the hands onto the floor. If your left foot is forward, we're going to twist towards the left. Bring your hand up. Nice big twist up. Check that back leg is straight. Sink your body down so that you get a nice stretch. Bring the hand down again. Back knee comes down onto the floor. Hands up again. Stretch your back. Fantastic. Hands down onto the floor. Step forwards and unfold. And bring the arms down. Let's do the other side. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then we will add a little bit extra in. So, big step back. You can do that with the arms up. I prefer to get my balance first and then bring my arms up. So sink down into the lunge, push the front knee forwards, body weight over the front foot. Go as low as you can. Hold for a couple of seconds. Check that back leg is straight. Hands down onto the floor. Whichever leg is forward, if the right leg is forward, you're going to twist up to the right. Fantastic. Bring the hand down, back knee onto the floor. Stretch up again. Fantastic. Hands down, step forwards. Stand up. And arms down. So we're going to do, most of that is going to be the same, but we're going to add in a downward facing position into the sequence. So again, you can watch me first or you can join in and I'll try and talk it through. First bit is the same. Let's take a big step back. Find your balance. Rear heel off the floor, arms up and lunge forwards. Back leg stays straight. Fantastic. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Make your first twist. Same as before. Bring your hand down onto the floor. Now here, instead of stepping forwards, we're going to step the forward foot back to meet the other one. And we're going to push back into downward facing position. Now, your heels may touch the floor. Don't worry if they don't. But think about pushing back on your hands so your heels go down towards the floor. Bum goes up in the air. Bring your head between your arms. Hold for a couple of breaths. Now this is where we feel the benefits of those back stretches we did earlier. Fantastic. I want you to bring both knees onto the floor now. And we're just going to do a back stretch here, back into child's pose. So sit back on your heels. Stretch out in front. We're then going to push back up onto our toes into plank. Take a big step forwards on one foot, followed by the other foot. Stand up and bring your arms down. That's the sequence. So, all looking good. Let's do it again. This time the other leg goes back. Okay, so we'll start with the beginnings of the lunge sequence. So big step back. Hands come up. Bend the front knee, push forwards. Hold this for a few seconds. Very good. Arms come down. We will do that twist. So twist up towards the front leg. Very good. Hand comes down. Take a step back and push back into downward facing position. Try and straighten out your legs. If your legs are a little bit bent, don't worry too much. Let's hold it for a few breaths. Now's the good bit, the stretch bit, so bring your knees down onto the floor. Sit back into child's pose. Back up onto your toes into high plank. Back straight. Then we're going to take our big step forwards, followed by the other leg. Slowly uncurl your back, bringing your arms up and bring your arms down. Very good. We've got the sequence now. Let's do it a couple more times through. So we'll take it slow. Back to the other leg. Lunge. The further back you can get that back foot, the better. You can see the distance between my front and my back foot. We're almost on opposite ends of the mat. So we need a big distance to get a really good stretch into the inner thigh. Bring your hands up, bring that front knee forwards. Let's hold it here for a couple of breaths. Again, if you can sink a little bit further forwards, a little bit lower down towards the floor with your body, that's amazing. Okay, hands down either side of that front foot. Twist up. Hold this position for a couple of breaths. Bring your hand down. Take the second leg back. Push up into downward position. Let's hold it here for a few seconds. See if you can straighten out those legs. Push the heels down towards the floor. Use your arms to push yourself back. Fantastic. Let's just bring those knees down and have a child's pose stretch. Sit back on your heels, push your arms forwards. Reaching your hands as far out as you can so you get a nice big stretch. Let's come back up into plank. Let's hold the plank for a couple of seconds. And when you're ready, big step forwards. Then the other foot. Slowly unfold. Arms down. We've got time to do one more on the other side. So other leg goes back. Again, nice big distance between the front and the back foot. Facing the end of the mat. Arms up into our lunge. Push that front knee forwards. Sink your body down towards the floor. Keep that back leg straight. Hold it for a couple more seconds. Very good. Hands down onto the floor. Let's twist up. Hold for a few seconds. Hand down. Step back with the other foot. Push yourself up into downward position. Again, this is our last one on this, so let's try and get those heels as close to the floor as you can. If your heels are on the floor, that's amazing. Push back through your hands. Straighten out your legs. Feel a really nice stretch through your calves and your hamstrings. Fantastic. Let's bring the knees down. Sit back, have a stretch out on the floor. Push yourself back up into plank. And when you're ready, big step forwards. Second foot comes forwards. We stand up. And very slowly we're going to bring the arms down. Have a little shake out. Very good. I just need to wipe myself. I'm getting sweaty doing that. Very good. How did you find that? Not too bad. Thumbs up if you found it not too. Yes, Margaret. Good. Very well done. Very well done. We're going to do a standing sequence now. This is going to be quite short. We're just going to do a couple of times through. And this is one that we have done before. We're going to do a nice wide position with the feet. just so you know, you'll have done this before. This is the one where we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and so on. Yeah, so you probably will remember it. So keep those feet wide. We'll turn to one side. One toe turns outwards, facing the end of the mat. Okay, we're then going to take the arms up to the sides, and we're going to bend that forward knee, push forwards. Lovely stretch. All that balancing we did earlier, this should be quite easy now. Okay, so the arm that's stretched out comes down to the side of the knee. Other hand comes to meet it, and we twist up. Lots of twisting today. Okay, hand that's in the air is going to come onto your thigh. Other hand is going to stretch up. Fantastic. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back. You're going to stretch out. Reaching out as far as you can. Fantastic. Straighten out the bent legs so both legs are straight. We're going to do one final twist. Same as the first one, but this time with straight legs. Fantastic. Now rotate your body so your arms come horizontal, and then change feet to the other side. Very good. We start pushing forwards, stretching out as far as you can. Holding this position, one hand goes to the side of the knee, other hand comes to meet, and then we open up. Hands should be vertical. If you can sink that hand down towards the floor, that's amazing. Hand that's in the air goes onto your thigh, other hand comes up. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back, other hand stretches out. Oh, that's a good one. Fantastic. We're going to straighten out the knee. Okay, and do a final stretch, twisting up with straight legs. Very good. Rotate. So back to neutral. We're going to just do one more on each side. We haven't got a huge amount of time for these. Let's just do one more on each side, but we'll do it slowly. I don't want to rush doing it too many times when we can just do it twice slowly. So stretch out. Hand to the side of the knee. Hands together. Twist up. Now if you can just sink down a little bit, getting that fingertips to the floor, all good. And then we'll straighten out that back leg, we'll hold that. That feels great. Right, hand that's in the air goes onto your thigh, other hand is going to come up. Try and keep your body low. Hand that's is on your thigh goes behind your back. We're going to stretch outwards. This is your chance to really push that stretch to its maximum. Push it out as far as you can. Slowly straighten out that front leg, the relief. And then our final twist, hand to the side of the knee. Open out. Very good. Bring your hands back to horizontal. We're going to just do the other side one more time. So turn the feet the other way. Bend that forward knee, stretch outwards. The further you can go, the better. This is our last one. Fantastic. Outstretched hand goes to the side of the knee. Hands come together. And we open out, twisting up. Now that front knee, let's try and get that a bit further forwards. Take that hand down towards the floor. Just about got my fingers on the floor. Hand that's in the air onto your thigh. Other hand comes up. Amazing. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back. Stretch out. Let's really go for a big stretch here. Pushing forwards, reaching those fingertips forwards out towards the side wall. Hold it for a few more seconds. Fantastic. Straighten out that leg. Final twist. Hands to the side of the knee. Hands together and open up. Very good. Oh, legs should be straight. My front leg was bending there. Legs should be straight. Fantastic. Bring your hands up to horizontal. The foot that's pointing outwards, bring it back in to point forwards. Bring your hands up in the air. Hands together. And very slowly, we're going to bring the hands down in front of the chest as we do an exhale. And release. Very good. Very good. We'll do that. That's a really nice sequence. We'll do it again next week and we'll take a bit longer over it. All we have to do now is some stretches. I do want to do some floor stretches. So we're going to do cat and cow to finish. So, you know what to do. Hands and knees. So first of all, our cat stretch. Now, we're going to go really high with the back. Arch your back up. Head hangs down in front. Try and get the back as high as you can, like a cat would stretch. Hold it for a couple of breaths. Don't hold your breath. Breathe gently through your nose. Fantastic. Let's bring the tummy down to the floor. Head comes up into cow. Very good. Reverse again back into cat. We're going to do a couple of times on each. Arch your back up. Hold for a couple of breaths. Reverse. Tummy down, head up. Try and make your back as concave as you can. A couple of breaths here. Fantastic. Back to neutral, halfway between the two. Take your knees to the edge of the mat. Sit back onto your heels. Stretch your arms out in front. Try and bring your chest down towards the floor. Stretch those hands out. We did this earlier. Really nice stretch to finish with. Hold for a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, very slowly bring yourself back up into tabletop position. Walk your hands back towards your knees. And we're just let's sit down on the floor. To finish. Let's sit on the floor. Just a final little stretch into those inner thighs. We've done a lot on those thighs today. So bring your feet together, quite close in. I'm leaning back against the wall because that helps me maintain my position. You don't have to. You can sit upright, that's great. If you need to support yourself on a wall, that's fine. Let's take the hands, backs of the hands, and push down onto the knees. Yeah, so we're stretching the inner thighs. The more you can push with your hands, the more stretch you'll feel in your legs. Oh, that feels good. And release. Let's take those feet out in front now. And we're just going to do one more stretch forwards, hands to toes. Stretch forwards. If you can grab your feet, that's amazing. If you can't quite reach, just grab hold of your shins or your ankles. Take a couple of deep breaths. Excellent. And release. Very good. I think I might just stay here now, sitting on the floor. That completes our session. So very well done. Okay, that was good work today. Next week we'll do something a little bit different again. So if you want to stand up, I think I should get up. Don't forget Sprightly on Friday, boot camp on Sunday, and more of this next week. Have a good week. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'm going to come and have a chat. And see you next time. Oh, you can put your microphones on if you want to. How did you get on? Good. Good.
It's hard work, but it's good.
Yes, you think, why does this feel such hard work? I'm just moving really slowly, but it's all the tension on the muscle that we're creating uses energy. Yeah.
Very good, thank you.
Okay, Mary. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye, Teresa.
Thanks.
Bye, Margaret.